I'm Dr. Ivan Bromfield, the Executive Director for City Health, and my role in this process is I'm just going to be playing MC, and then Compassion for Farming have sponsored us a lunch, and I believe it doesn't include any meat. So, without further ado, I call on Councillor James Voss to do the welcome.
Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you at this very special occasion. I regard it as being very special because Cape Town today is taking a very bold step in the very important cause of promoting good health in our community and in particularly our city. Also a warm welcome to all of the important role players in the industry and specifically members of the media, because it's important that what we deliberate here today is extended far beyond only the City Council and what we do here within the four walls of the city domain, but in fact that we take it much further into our city and make it part of people's lifestyle and part of what people are doing out there in the communities. Now, the city's Portfolio Committee on Health has unanimously backed a call by the Compassion in World Farming Organization for one red meat-free day a week. Now, the Compassion in World Farming approached the city's Portfolio Committee earlier this year, and they did a very informative presentation, and they showed us the cruelty in animals, or in cruelty in animal farming, and how the increasingly affluent population is putting the earth under strain, and also that livestock results in a high proportion of greenhouse gases. Now, this campaign has got quite a number of legs to it. We need to create awareness. We need to involve schools, primary and high schools, and the Mayor will speak more about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Yeah, when I received this invitation and the topic, and I said to myself, what are we trying to do? But at the end of the day, looking at my own personal situation, about a year ago, I visited my doctor, and doctor doing all the necessary tests, and the first comment is, Dan Plato, I need to advise you, you eat a little bit too much red meat. And I said, doctor, how the devil can you do a thing like that to me? We're growing up with red meat, and you love your chop and your braai vleis and things like that. But at the end of the day, I've got some good news for you. Twice a week, me and my house, my whole family, we don't eat any red meat, at least already twice a week. And I must say to you, it is working exceptionally well. I feel much healthier, and at this point in time, the doctor is quite happy with my health situation and my cholesterol levels and things like that. In our townships, there are many more butcheries than there are fresh vegetable stores, and that is also a fact, and that is something through education we need to change. Times are changing, and Cape Town must be a city that leads the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Tozizo Kufa, and my colleague Louise van der Merwe are honored by the confidence bestowed on Compassion in World Farming by the Health Portfolio Committee to support and endorse this one meat-free day initiative. With global warming on everyone's agenda, we are beginning to understand our symbiotic relationships with all forms of life. In Xhosa, we call it ina ete, meaning we give something and we must take something. In English, they talk of give and take. During the 9 years I worked as a veterinary public health practitioner, or what is commonly known as meat inspector, in factory farms and abattoirs around South Africa, I became conscious of the fact that our relationship with the environment and farmed animals is out of balance. The inner ete is not there. The healthy balance of give and take has just become take. In this symbiotic relationship, we take from them, for example, parts of their bodies, e.g. debeaking and detowing. We take use of their legs, pigs in crates and hens in battery cages. We take the ability to exercise even their most basic natural behaviors, for example, dust bathing. Finally, we take away their lives. I believe that factory farming, whereby millions of animals are crammed into spaces where they can hardly move and die without ever seeing a sun, soil, a blade of grass is unethical and un-African. According to the United Nations, 1 billion people go to bed hungry, yet we divert 1/3 of the world's grain harvest to feed animals to make meat for well-off consumers. This is unsustainable. It is unbalanced. We have forgotten the fundamental truth in inner ete, the give and take. Today, I wish to thank the Health Portfolio Committee of the City of Cape Town for encouraging Capetonians to restore a balance into their diet by choosing a day in which to leave meat aside and enjoy fruit and vegetables instead. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tom Balthazar, and I'm Vice Mayor or Alderman in the city of Ghent in Belgium. Last year we launched the Thursday Veggie Day campaign. It's a campaign where we promote that people eat less meat at least once a week. It's a campaign that we launched for 5 reasons. First reason is the climate crisis, which is threatening all the world. The large-scale meat production is really one of the causes of the climate crisis. Second reason is the fight against hunger. To produce 1 kilogram of red meat, you need 7 to 10 kilograms of grain and 15,000 liters of water. Third reason is the health of us all. I won't say that eating meat is necessarily bad for the health, but we are eating, in most countries of the world, too much meat. Fourth reason is the animal welfare. The large-scale meat production really doesn't respect animal rights. I won't say that it is impossible to raise cattle in a way that respects these animals, but the large-scale meat production is really not doing it. And the fifth reason is we want to prove, and we have proven, that if it's well cooked, vegetarian food can be very tasty too. For all these reasons, we launched the Veggie Day campaign. We convinced more and more people in Ghent to eat vegetarian at least once a week. So if you want to do it in Cape Town or in one of the other magnificent cities in South Africa, good luck with the campaign, and maybe we'll see each other in Ghent or in Cape Town.
Congratulations, Cape Town, on your efforts to promote Meatless Mondays. I'm Sophie Maxwell, an elected member of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors, and we recently unanimously passed a resolution calling for Meatless Mondays. So I want to thank you for your efforts, and on behalf of sustainability, of human health, and the planet, again, thank you for your efforts.
Thank you. That was it, very short and sweet, but I think it sets a nice tone so that you can see this is a global initiative. It's not just a Cape Town initiative. And I think we're very proud to be the first city to take up this challenge. I'm now going to call on Councillor Dumuzame Kimbi, the MACO member for Health, to give us the way forward. Councillor Kimbi.
The day is an important day for us, as I said, because we have a privilege of showing the world that we are concerned about the health of our citizens, and we want to provide solutions to their health problems. It is indeed true that eating a lot of meat is one of the causes of serious illness such as high blood pressure and other related illness that pose danger to our society. It is advisable that our governments and the food industry take action to reduce consumption of animal food. These reductions will be beneficial in terms of climate and other environmental impacts. We are doing this because we are care about the health of our citizens, and it is our duty to inform them of any advantageous issues that can cause them to live a healthy and long life.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kimbi. That brings us to an end of the formalities. There are refreshments outside, and we invite you all to please join us for some refreshments. Thank you for coming.